Time now for our Life and Info segment where we focus on information that will hopefully be useful for your everyday life. Today we're going to talk about a trend in Korea that's aimed at making the country and the earth a more sustainable place, beginning with eco-friendly packaging. I'm pleased to say Cha Sang-mi is joining me in the studio today. So Sang-mi, fill us in on this latest wrapping trend and how it's affecting South Korea's online shopping.
Right, Mark. You know how we order everything online these days, ranging from food to furniture. And of course, I discovered this new trend of packaging diet. It's in vogue. It is literally referring to cutting down on materials harmful for the environment and people, ranging from air and plastic buffers to, of course, the masking tape that wraps the boxes. And online shopping has been a new norm in South Korea. The amount of the domestic online shopping surpassing worth $94 billion US. And the number of the boxes delivered, Korea Integrated Logistics Association says that in 2013, 1.4 billion boxes were delivered annually, rising to over 2 billion in 2016 and topping 2.5 billion last year. And the amount of boxes is likely to continue rising over the coming years as well. With this in mind, Mr. Hwang Kim-chan, who I met, who worked as a delivery man for over a decade, came up with a remarkable idea of removing masking tape, which takes nearly 100 years to decompose. Take a listen.
Working in the parcel delivery service industry for 12 years, I thought it'd be so much more convenient for people if there were boxes without tape. So I structured that box in my head and pitched the idea, and my brother designed it with me.
The brothers' flagship product, just as the company name, is the wing box with small wings on the sides. The wings come with ecological hot melt adhesives, harmless for people and the environment. Mr. Hwang says with the masking tape gone, it reduces the stressful sound of packing, making the packaging environment much more friendly.
Yeah, that's quite impressive to see the operations there at the factory, Sang-mi, and it's good that they're not using masses of tape because that's no good for the environment. Like you say, it takes a long time to decompose as well. When you have a box covered in tape, it's almost impossible to open sometimes, so that would be good. But I also hear you checked out another kind of box as well, so tell us more about this new delivery box.
Right, so I went to check out this warehouse of a delivery service company called Hello Nature. So this company developed and adopted a brand new delivery box called the Green Box. What's so special about it? Not only does it look completely different from a conventional paper-made box, it's also returnable.
The major feature of Green Box is its ability to be returned, unlike conventional boxes. Also, you open the box with a zipper instead of tape, and it doesn't need plastic or air buffers to keep products fresh.
The company says that it will gradually replace all these conventional boxes into the new made ones.
Well, that's good to hear as well. While we're speaking about keeping things fresh in boxes, the problem is with frozen food a lot of the time. You need to have ice packs and whatnot. But how are these kind of foods being stored in these new boxes?
Right, so this company, Hello Nature, actually came up with its own solution of keeping frozen fruits and vegetables fresh, and that using ice packs that we know of. But it is very, very different from the compositions that we know. It is very novel and interesting because the ice packs that come with the ice creams or frozen fruits normally contain the super absorbent polymer. It's a harmful chemical substance. But the new ice pack is solely made up of water and starch, with the packaging also made up of just paper.
So that means you can just toss it in the garbage bin
right.
when you're done.
Yes.
Okay, because in my freezer, I'm sure you have the same problem. I have pack after pack of these ice bags sat in there, and I know that they contain kind of dangerous chemicals that I don't want to spread into the environment, so I often don't know what to do with them. So what should we do with all these plastic, older style ice packs that we have in our freezers.
That's a good point, Mark. I know it's really a dilemma when you open your fridge and then you see all these stacks of ice packs. You don't know what to do with them. You're worried how to decompose it. So it's a dilemma, but rarely we use them again, but don't exactly know how to, again, dispose them. But help could be at hand. The local Gangdong-gu office had the bright idea of installing ice pack collection boxes so the residents can come and throw in their ice packs whenever they like. These ice packs are then collected every month to be washed and reused. Take a listen.
We began the campaign this March when we signed an agreement with Hyundai Home Shopping Network Corporation and a civic environment group. The civic group goes around and cleans all 18 installed boxes a week, and we continue to raise awareness of the campaign.
It has an effect of reducing garbage, and it's meaningful that we are reusing the resources we have. Both Seoul and Gangdong-gu are striving to make Seoul a plastic-free city. The people who come by also feel happy engaging in our garbage-reducing movement.
The local government is thinking of bringing these collected ice packs and bringing it to the local market to keep those fresh vegetables and especially the fish to be cool. And Gangdong-gu office is getting a lot of calls about this campaign, about this collection box. So it seems like expectations are raising that it will spread throughout Seoul and throughout the nation. And so meanwhile, for those who are out of reach from these boxes, you can actually take these ice boxes and put them in the volume-based garbage bag.
Okay, so at the moment they're only in this Gangdong-gu area, but there is the hope that this is going to spread all across Seoul and eventually all across the country as well. In the meantime, we can keep our plastic ice packs for picnics and everything. The summer season is coming up. Stick them in your ice box and you can keep your gimbap and sandwiches nice and cool. Thank you very much for your report, Sang-mi. We appreciate it.
Thank you.